Ah, okay, so we got the Yasuo lane. Alright. So, this is coaching. What up, YouTube? It's Neace. Got Lucian coaching, D-Stack. Shouts out to the Patreon supporters. I'm actually working on planning the EUS trip still. It's going to be at the end of the year because we already did one international trip to Korea. EUS trip will happen. It's going to be a little shorter. It's probably going to be 2 to 3 weeks, not a full month. But I'm very excited. And it's because of people like the... Oh, is the overlay a little off? Thank you. It's because of people on the Patreon that support me in big ways financially that allow that type of shit to happen. So I don't know where I'm going. I'm looking all over for people that want a duo who are high rated. I'm talking like Masters Challenger, have stream presence or YouTube presence. So I'm trying to network with people and get something going, get a little collab going. I don't really want to play solo queue. Oh, I can hear my league in the background. Okay. So yeah. Go Amsterdam, that's what the server is. Yeah. Foxdrop is like really introverted and hasn't been taking my requests seriously. Philol might do it. I'm gonna message him. If he doesn't give me like a clear yes or no, then I'm gonna be just moving on. Alright, dude, I'm gonna give you my feedback on this. So you get the cheese lane. I imagine that's Yasuo with fervor. It's AD Yasuo. The first things first is that these guys don't have a lot of sustain. I'm gonna really go ham on you in laning because a lot of low elo stuff can be remedied by laning. I want you to watch the position of the lane, and we're gonna do this for everyone that's watching. Okay, this is kind of how you need to approach laning, range versus melee. So right here, one, you're gonna get that minion. You're gonna get that minion. You have your Q up. You should be planning and plotting to accumulate damage ASAP, okay? The key thing that you've got to understand, this is, I don't think I've ever really covered this, but the key thing about range versus melee champs is that in order for you to beat melee champs with engage, you have to whittle down melee champs because the only way that they can really engage you is if they have enough HP to get onto you and not get blown up, right? So right here, you're about to auto attack this creep, and these minions are gonna push forward, okay? I'm gonna sound like LS a little bit here. These minions are gonna push forward to here. You should already be moving forward, dude. You should already be pathing to auto this guy and poking at him and whittling him down. Every auto attack, guys, every second that we don't pressure a lane, every second that we can and we don't, every game's a ticking time bomb, all right? So that's why I'm big on that. You see the strategy that I play with GP, a lot of my harass shit is really time sensitive. This is another example of that. The only way that you're gonna beat up the lane and do what I do is you have to maximize every moment. So as you can see, right, this minion's gone, you're gonna auto it. Watch how you step though. I'm gonna slow it down and show you. Watch how you step. Watch where you just went. Did you see that? You went from here, instead of going at him and poking, you went into the bush. And you may be watching the stream and you may be like, well, what if he was just, I don't know, jerking off for a second? It's not that serious. It's not the end of the world. But you got to understand it is. It is the end of the world when you consider that every little bit of HP that we stack up, every little HP advantage that we stack up, plays a hand in whether or not when we turn level 2, are we going to kill him level 2? If we get a reliable engage, if we trade damage down. What if the jungler ganks as we're turning level 2 and he cheese ganks this bottom? If we haven't poked these guys down as much as we can, maybe we don't survive at a spot that we could. Right there. Why don't we queue? I don't claim to be a good Lucian player at all. In fact, honestly, as far as champions are concerned, Lucian's probably one of my worst champs mechanically, but I do know how he's supposed to be played. Right there, you had a minion here that was low. You had Yasuo behind the wave, right? That should be Q every time. Every fucking time that you get an opportunity to Q this dude through minions, you need to do it. Same reason that we just talked about. Also, mana pool. Look at your mana pool right now. You're 348. This is why I probably won't stay up till 9 because I'm just feeling it. But you got a full mana pool that you're not using. Do some poking. Ticking time bomb, remember. I don't think I've seen you Q once through minions to hit anybody. There you go. Auto the passive. And it's just, there's no... Go in. You should have kept walking at him. Right there. You should have just kept going. Because you're going to turn level 2 and the wave was coming to you. Step up. Step up. Why are you standing so far back? Step up to here. This is where you should be. When you watch my gameplays and I have a lead in the lane, do you ever see me just stay in the lane? No, I'm in people's grill, dude. Step in there. There's nothing to be afraid of. They can't even be level 2 yet. You have total control here. Why did you back down? Watch. Right here. 1, 2. Why was your default to run in this spot? You E this way. Why was your default to step away again? League of Legends explained in lane. Basically half of all lanes, dude. My little number is bigger than your little number. Extend the trade. I have a bigger number. Sounds like I'm saying I have a bigger member than you. Look at it. That's, dude. If we, and I'm hammering on this because I really want you to understand, not only is this an important concept in general, but you are playing Lucian, which is a lane bully, which if we're not winning with Lucian and low elo, there's something wrong. Lucian's probably the strongest champ in the game right now. ADC meta for the first time in a long time. Everyone goes, ADC, lol. ADC is actually like the strongest shit in the game if played correctly. Bot lane wins, it snowballs out of control. ADCs actually snowball hard and they can 1v1 just about everybody right now. So, level 2 greater than level 1. Extend the trade because we have level advantage. Worst case scenario, they spike level 2 and try to turn into us, but it's not the end of the world. You have Lulu, you have minions to fall back to. You're good to go. Alright? Now, if we're saying that, you know, that level lead's the most important, remember, if we're saying that, I want you leveraging it and thinking about it every time you play, guys. If you're playing the game, don't come into fucking lanes and be shy in your lanes. A big part of what I preach on the stream is confidence. Confidence, confidence, confidence. You see me playing some goofy shit like GP top with Ignite every game and climbing super fast. Solo. Why is that? It's just confidence and fundamentals. I spike level 2, I'm going to play aggressive. I accumulate HP lead quickly, I play aggressive. Hell, I haven't even been farming well in my games, but it doesn't matter. Now when they spike level 2, you can readjust. You can slow it down a bit. And then I would be fine with you backing up. And shortening the trade. But once we have that level lead, we need to play it like we do. Good. Trying to land Q-poke. I think you were a sluggish player and you weren't landing enough poke in lane. Exactly. Win lane from the first minute. That's a very good way to put it. Play lane like you're winning it. Now, I believe that you could have accumulated more HP lead here than what you had. And if you do get cheesed out, a big part of it's probably going to be because of that. Now the lane's pushing to you. Your support loses his fucking marbles. Okay, your support absolutely goes insane. Again, this is your ticking time bomb, right? Which is why I want you laying into this guy. Truly think about if we had landed more poke before this point, if Yasuo would be able to do that safely. I wouldn't have healed there either. That Lulu's ridiculous. I hate that we're stuck here at tower, but there's not much we can do about it. Just farm up. Is it just play the Rune King Rush as Lucian right now? Current patch? So like Cutlass and then play the Rune King? Is that like standard? I have no idea what standard level should I play that. Yeah, pretty much every ADC that takes it I know goes play the Rune King. But I just wasn't sure if it's like rushed. Play the Rune King in a cleaver. Cool. Not much we can do at the moment. You notice a lot of my feedback, especially in duo lanes, really is hammering on the first like 2 to 3 minutes. And it's because unless you're duoed with this guy, dude, I'm telling you, I will swear up and down, the only way to play bot lane with hyper carries like Lucian is to just fucking go in early and control the lane until you prove to me, and most players, if you take anything away from my replays, guys, it's literally most players that submit me bot lane replays, very similar to D-Stack. I think they play too passive. Use bottom. I'm gonna get your, I would be, you know, we've got the pink ward down. I would really like to know where Rengar is at this point, though, because it's level 6. Yee's running around level 6, which means Rengar's running around level 6. That scares me a lot. Undying Light, thanks for 3 months. Appreciate it. When Yee leaves bottom, I'm very scared that I'm getting ganked. Yep. Yep. You were worried about the lane itself. My feedback is you played it too passive early on. But here, you guys, even if you magically win this, you're dead to Rengar anyways. You were pretty much checkmated here, and I want you to watch the minimap closely. You were playing aggro with Yee bottom, which makes sense. But then when Yee leaves, watch what you do. And this is also a pretty good tip for trying to identify that you're about to get ganked. If you see that your jungler is level 6, guess what? Unless your jungler's like going huge, their jungler's level 6 too. And if your jungler's in a different lane than yours, pretty good chance you're going to get ganked. This case, I don't really mind you playing the lane straight up. But this Ian that you do, watch. You get his wind wall, and then you E over the... This is such a thin trade. Where was this when you were level 2 and they were level 1? Why are you spazzing now? Is my question to you, right? What do you think is better about this situation than the level 2 spot where I was like, you're level 2, they're level 1, 2 greater than 1. Technically you're behind in XP. You're Eing in front of a Yasuo with a tornado up. You're not dodging the tornado. And you're basically just losing your marbles, dude. Right here. All your marbles are gone. I need a ball pit emote, dude. To go with the clown emote. When we're just having a goddamn a goddamn fair, dude. That's what we're going to the fair. But yeah, dude, you get the bounce house. And you get clicked on. And then you do the, you know, the Morpheus fadeaway shit. And you get bopped. Rengo ults the instant IE. But there's no reason for you to ever go in there. You were Eing into Yasuo with Tornado charged. You're Eing into Yasuo with Tornado charged. You're Eing into Yasuo in his minions. You don't have level lead. You don't have your jungler to fall back on. You know that the odds of Rengar showing up bottom should be elevated, right? Because Yi's level 6. He was just bottom. He leaves and goes to mid. Unless Rengar shows his face mid, you can never make that aggressive of a play. A lot of the time you'll see me when I'm playing my games. I go, well, where's their jungler? And you'll see me when I notice the jungler on a different side of the map. You'll see it. Like, you can watch the stream and you'll see me when I play really aggro and do like a dive. It's normally because I know something. It's like I know I can get away with it. That's what you need to be piecing together. If you're going to think of Eing as an ADC, think of gap closing towards enemies. You're doing it only when you've accumulated a lead or you have like a reason to do it. Like, you've talked yourself into a good reason. But to me, it looks like you're just going through the motions. When you E through here, it looks like you don't even know why you're doing it. You're just doing it to do it. And that's where I have a problem. And then we get beat by the Trashuo. Very cocky, dude. What a name. Wait, I thought it was on you. There we go. Confused. So you get engaged on by Yasuo. And at this point, this is where I would say we lost lane. Alright. So, let's talk about this. This is what I'm emphasizing, okay? At this point, the game's pretty much dead in the water. And it's dead in the water for me from a replay perspective because every single lane is like getting screwed. The game's going to go on for 34 minutes. It shouldn't even go on that long. What did we do wrong, D-Stack? Not enough aggressiveness. Not enough aggression in the lane phase. Level 2. Look back through. You've got your subs so you can see the replay of the coaching. Watch what I pointed out very closely. Accumulate HP lead from the moment you get into lane. I'm talking anytime someone goes to last hit minions and you're not doing anything, you should be stepping into trade autos. Step into trade autos. Don't be shy. And especially in the case of the matchup specific shit that you're asking about, Yasuo. We get beat by Yasuo because we didn't accumulate enough HP lead in a melee matchup. You accumulate the HP lead, the guy can never jump in on you. Or he has to give up farm. The reason why you don't see champions like Yasuo and GP, bottom, and all the bullshit that we do sometimes is because good ADCs and supports do a great job of pressuring. In the case here, you just looked like another ADC who was willing to let level 2 happen, not really push it, and then randomly, for no reason, you decide to go ham at a time that makes no sense. Dude, the laws of League never change. If I have a higher level than him, or I'm going to be a higher level than him, I take advantage. And you, if you're not aware, if you're level 1 and you're about to start level 2, and you're not aware that it's about to happen, like you're not watching your XP bar or whatever, like you're fucking up, dude. You're not doing what you need to do to carry the game. All right. And then beyond that, if you're jungler, remember, use your jungle as a mirror. Be like, shit, my Yi's level 6 running around this side of the map. Rengar's probably level 6 running around near this side of the map too. So as soon as he goes somewhere else, you have to play back, not go forward. All right, I hope this stuff helps you. YouTube, I hope this helps you guys with lane aggression. It's Neace, no bullshit gamer. Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm out. Peace. Cracks, thanks so much.